Jules, Rich, we've just finished the Ladies' Day at Harrogate for 2025. What did you make of it, Jules?
Well, all I can say is absolutely amazing. I've loved it. Loved every minute of it.
I suppose when you come through those doors, so many people that you know, it must be a little bit difficult to get up to the top of the pitch without having long, in-depth conversations.
Absolutely. I mean, it's probably lucky that our game was the first game today, so I was on the pitch before the majority of people arrived. But the people that came up and surprised me on the touchline was just phenomenal. You know, it was really, really my surprise.
And Rich, what for you was the success of the day?
Well, I think there's two successes. I mean, the first one is obviously Jules. We're here to celebrate, obviously ladies football, but realistically, every single year we do something to try and a charitable organisation, try and ensure that somebody that we know we care about gets what they need. And Jules has done everything for this club. So I think the first thing and most important thing for me is that this show of support, the amount of people that came, the games, the people that are travelling, all the work that's gone in before it, all the helpers. It's all been done for Jules, and everything will go to Jules. That for me is super important because we are a family club. Second thing is, wow, 3 teams out again, 3 competitive teams. The last game was really, really competitive. It was such a good game to watch. But every single team that's travelled and every new player that we've signed this summer, it's just phenomenal.
You were saying that the Devs, that's the first time they've played anything more than an hour.
Yeah, 100%. So the Devs played 9 aside, usually about 50 minutes a game. So to be told they're playing 90 minutes and 11 aside, that is their first outing at 11 aside. So a few of them were quite daunted by that. In fact, a few of them were saying, I hope we've got a lot of subs. But realistically, first small baby steps, it's great for them and it's really fantastic to see.
Jules, what did you take from your team's performance?
Very good, very, very good. Like Rich said, there were quite a few new faces within the team, new signings that we've made, and it was amazing to see how quickly, bearing in mind they've only done a few training sessions with us, that they've actually gelled and become part of that team. That for me today, and seeing some of them girls score and their faces afterwards was just, it's priceless, absolutely priceless.
It's always good to get a result in the pre-season. It's always good to score a few goals, and it's, I suppose, fitness levels are helped.
Yeah, I mean, every summer, some of us like to have a little break from the football.
Is it 2 days or 3?
Well, sometimes
Come
one. But yeah, what we do every summer is we keep a training session on, which is open training for any member of any ladies team, which they can attend just to, 1, keep football at the feet, 2, keep the fitness up, and 3, obviously the social aspects of it. And I mean, throughout the summer, we've had 20 to 30 players training out of season, out of pre-season, which has just been, it's been great. And when we've sort of come into pre-season, the fitness levels of a lot of the players is just, it's up there,
I mean, Rocky's looking the fittest she's looked in years, I think, isn't she?
Do you know what, Rocky, it's like never say die. She is, she's a stalwart of Harrogate Railway, really.
Isn't she about 93 now and still playing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, almost 99, I think. But yeah,
should have gone higher than 93, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's funny because every year, we always get one more year off, 1 more year. I'm retiring, and this year she's come in. Like you say, she's fit, she's ready, she's raring to go, and it's that 1 more year, so we'll see what happens.
I know, it's just incredible to see her keep going, because I mean, she was here the first year I was at Railway, and it's just amazing to see her. I mean, absolute huge respect to her for turning up and still throwing herself around in front of that goal and performing so highly. With the pre-season, how have you thought it's gone?
It's been good. It's been good. As Jules says, attendance has been fantastic. I think we've not announced the people that we've signed yet, but there's some fantastic players that we have signed. I think we're really happy with our summer business. We've got some fantastic players that have come through the door. The only challenge that I think every club at grassroots level, struggles with in summer is, you commit yourself from September through to April or May. So people want those summer holidays, they want those breaks, they want those weekends away. So realistically, we've got a lot of players still to come back in. So I think if I were to assess it, probably a standard pre-season, but the only thing that's slightly different for me is that I think our recruitment this year, not only in gross numbers, but I must stress in quality, I think it's probably been our best.
Yeah.
I've not seen a pre-season where we've signed so many promising players.
And are you looking forward to the season?
I can't wait. I really can't wait. I mean, I was, wide awake at 4 o'clock this morning, and West Rising had emailed me with the first set of fixtures for the season. And 4:05 this morning, I was forwarding that email onto Rich, sending him a message this morning saying, hope you've got the fixtures, mate. It came out during the night, but yeah, it's exciting. We're already looking forward to it, and first game of the season, it's FA Cup.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a huge thing to be looking forward to. I would ask, if Al was here, I'd ask about the reserves and the devs as well. But I'll ask about the firsts. What are your expectations for the first this season? I mean, you look very good on the pitch today. You say that you've recruited well, and I predicted that you would be up there last season. You sort of were a couple of draws away from that in the end. The differences were minute last season. Are you going to go better this season?
It's funny you should say that. I was literally going to turn around and say, I remember this a year ago. I was going to say that. I remember this question. I do genuinely believe we have got more ability this year than we had last year. So it would be amiss of me to say that if we weren't to stop a couple of those draws, get a few more wins, maybe defend a couple of goals a little bit better, I think realistically, I think our expectations, or my personal expectations, I'll pass it to Jules, see what she thinks. If we're not looking up, we're doing something wrong. We should be looking up with the players and talent that we have. That'd be my view. Jules?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Last year, I wasn't involved in that conversation about expectations, but at the beginning of last season, I thought we had a really promising squad. All the girls were up for it, and unfortunately during the season, it was too many draws that sort of killed it off for us, unfortunately. And if we could have found that goal to clinch it, then who knows where we'd be now. This season, signings that we've made, the squad, the depth, like Rich says, the quality, it's massively improved, which is really exciting for us, and we can't wait for the season to begin.
Excellent. Well, congratulations for really organising a really successful day. I hope it's really done fantastically well in raising funds, and 3 great games. Congratulations, and we look forward to the season.